There are 6 lies about money that might be quietly draining your bank account right now. 6 sentences, 6 beliefs, 6 phrases that sound harmless, but they are not harmless. They are expensive. They are destructive. And the worst part is that most of us learn them from people we love, from our parents, from our friends, from coworkers, from society. They are repeated so often that they start to sound like common sense. But common sense is not always financially intelligent. Today, I want to expose these 6 toxic lies, and I want you to listen carefully. Because if you recognize even one of them in your own thinking, this could change your financial future completely. Let's begin with the first lie. I'm not going to live forever. You've heard it. Maybe you've said it. Maybe you've laughed while saying it. Hey, you only live once. Enjoy the moment. Life is short. Now, on the surface, that sounds inspiring. It sounds bold. It sounds freeing. But financially, it can be a disaster. Because this phrase is often used to justify impulsive decisions. It becomes the excuse for the expensive vacation you put on a credit card. It becomes the reason you buy things you don't need. It becomes the logic behind ignoring retirement savings. You say, I'm not going to live forever. But here's the reality. You might live a very long time. People today are living longer than ever before. 70 is not old anymore. 80 is common. 90 is no longer rare. And medical advancements keep pushing that number higher. Now, imagine something. Imagine you reach 85 years old. Your body is slower, your energy is lower, your job opportunities are limited, and your savings are empty. That's not freedom. That's fear. That's dependency. That's stress when you should be at peace. The truth is this. You should plan your finances as if you will live a long life. Because statistically, you probably will. Retirement systems are under pressure. Government pensions are shrinking. Costs of living are rising. Healthcare is expensive. No one is coming to rescue you. No one will care about your financial future more than you. And here is something powerful. You have an advantage right now. Time is your greatest financial weapon. Every dollar saved and invested today has decades to grow. But every dollar wasted today steals from your older self. So instead of saying, I'm not going to live forever, say this, I'm likely going to live a long time. And then act accordingly. Plan for it. Prepare for it. Build for it. Enjoy today, but protect tomorrow. Now, let's talk about the second lie. It's just money. This one sounds spiritual. It sounds humble. It sounds noble. It's just money. As if money doesn't matter. As if caring about money makes you greedy. As if wanting financial stability makes you selfish. But let me ask you something. Would you ever say, it's just oxygen? Of course not. Oxygen keeps you alive. Money does not guarantee happiness, but the absence of money guarantees stress. The absence of money guarantees limitations. The absence of money guarantees fewer choices. Money pays for food. Money pays for housing. Money pays for healthcare. Money buys time. Money buys options. Money creates freedom. And here is the difference I've noticed. People who struggle financially often minimize money. They say it doesn't matter. They say rich people are evil. They say money corrupts. But people who build wealth understand something deeper. Money is a tool, a powerful tool, and tools are neutral. In the wrong hands, they can cause harm. In the right hands, they can build extraordinary things. Money allows you to help your family. Money allows you to donate. Money allows you to invest in opportunities. Money allows you to leave toxic jobs. Money allows you to say no. If you constantly tell yourself, it's just money, you will never treat it with respect. And what you don't respect, you lose. You track your health. You care about your relationships. You protect your time. Why wouldn't you manage your money with the same seriousness? Money is not everything, but it is important, very important. And admitting that does not make you greedy. It makes you realistic. Now, let's move to the third lie. I have to buy it because it's on sale. This one is dangerous because it feels logical. It feels smart. You walk into a store, you see a jacket originally priced at $200. Now it's $120. You think, I'm saving $80. But are you? Let me ask you a different question. Were you planning to buy that jacket before you saw the discount? If the answer is no, then you didn't save $80. You spent $120. Marketing is psychological warfare. Limited time offers, flash sales, Black Friday countdowns, only 3 left in stock. Scarcity triggers urgency. Urgency shuts down logic. Suddenly, you feel pressure. Suddenly, you feel fear of missing out. And fear makes people spend. Here's a simple rule. If you need something and you were already planning to buy it, getting it on sale is smart. But buying something you don't need just because it's discounted is not saving. It's spending. Imagine you buy 5 items this month that were great deals. Each one costs $100. That's $500 gone. Over a year, that's $6,000. Invested wisely, that could grow significantly over time. Instead, it sits in your closet, or in your garage, or in a drawer. The question you should always ask is not, how much am I saving? The real question is, do I actually need this? That single question can protect your bank account more than any coupon ever will. Now, let's talk about the fourth lie. You need a loan to buy a car. This belief is so normalized that people rarely question it. Most people you know probably have car payments. Monthly payments, 3 years, 5 years, sometimes 7 years, and it feels normal. The moment you drive it off the lot, it loses value. Immediately, in the first year alone, many cars lose 20% or more of their value. After a few years, they're worth half of what you paid. Now think about this. You are paying interest on something that is losing value every single day. That is a double loss. You lose to depreciation, you lose to interest, and you lock yourself into monthly payments that reduce your flexibility. Now, I'm not saying you should never own a car. I'm saying you have options. You can buy used, you can buy a reliable older model, you can pay cash, you can save in advance. You can avoid stretching your finances just to impress people who don't pay your bills. Many people buy cars to signal status, to feel successful, to look successful. But real success is not about what you drive. It's about what you own. If your car owns you through monthly payments, that's not freedom. That's obligation. If you absolutely must finance a car, at least be strategic. Put down a significant deposit, keep the loan short, ensure the payment fits comfortably within your income. But never assume debt is the only option, because it isn't. Now, here's the fifth lie. More money will solve my financial problems. This one is seductive. You think, if I just earned more, everything would be fine. If I got a raise, I'd be good. If I won the lottery, I'd be set for life. But here's what most people don't realize. Financial problems are rarely income problems. They are behavior problems. They are discipline problems. They are planning problems. Look at lottery winners. A shocking percentage of them end up broke within a few years. Some even end up worse than before because their habits didn't change. Their mindset didn't change. Their financial education didn't change. If you can't manage $3,000 a month, $10,000 won't fix you. Your lifestyle will simply expand. Expenses rise to meet income. It's called lifestyle inflation. You get a raise, you upgrade your apartment, you upgrade your car, you upgrade your vacations, and suddenly you are still living paycheck to paycheck, just at a higher level. Money amplifies who you already are. If you are disciplined, more money helps you grow wealth. If you are reckless, more money accelerates your downfall. The real solution is financial education, understanding budgeting, understanding investing, understanding delayed gratification, understanding compound growth. When you fix the behavior, income becomes a multiplier, not a temporary patch. Now we arrive at the sixth lie. I deserve it. This one is subtle and powerful. You worked hard this week. You're tired. You're stressed. You say, I deserve a treat. So you buy the expensive coffee. You order takeout. You grab something online. It's small. It feels harmless. And once in a while, it is harmless. But when I deserve it becomes a habit. It becomes expensive. Let's do simple math. Imagine you spend $7 every weekday on premium coffee. That's $35 a week, around $140 a month. That's $1,680 a year. Invested annually with compound interest that could grow into tens of thousands over decades. And that's just coffee. Now add spontaneous shopping, add impulse online purchases, add food delivery fees, add subscriptions you barely use. Suddenly, I deserve it is costing you thousands per year. I am not saying you should never enjoy life. I am not saying you should live like a monk. I am saying you must be conscious. Ask yourself, is this aligned with my long-term goals? Ask yourself, would future me thank me for this decision? Delayed gratification is uncomfortable, but it is powerful. Every time you say no to an unnecessary expense, you are voting for your future. Every time you invest instead of consume, you are building leverage. Every time you resist impulse, you are strengthening discipline. Money is not about deprivation. It's about intention. It's about control. It's about awareness. Now take a moment. Think about these 6 lies. I'm not going to live forever. It's just money. I have to buy it because it's on sale. I need a loan to buy a car. More money will solve my problems. I deserve it. Which one has been quietly running in the background of your mind? Which one has shaped your decisions? Which one has cost you the most? Awareness is the first step. You cannot fix what you refuse to see. But once you see it, everything changes. Your financial future is not determined by luck. It is determined by habits, by beliefs, by daily decisions, small decisions, repeated consistently. You don't need a miracle. You need a mindset shift. You need clarity. You need discipline. You need patience. Wealth is not built overnight. It is built brick by brick, dollar by dollar, choice by choice. And here is the empowering truth. You can start today. You can replace destructive phrases with powerful ones. Instead of, I'm not going to live forever, say, I am building a secure future. Instead of, it's just money. Say, money is a tool I use wisely. Instead of, it's on sale. Say, do I truly need this? Instead of, I need a loan. Say, what are my alternatives? Instead of, more money will fix it. Say, better habits will fix it. Instead of, I deserve it. Say, I deserve financial freedom, because that is what this is really about. The freedom to choose your work, the freedom to rest, the freedom to help others, the freedom to retire with dignity, the freedom to live without constant financial anxiety. And that freedom begins in your mind. It begins with the stories you tell yourself. Change the story, change the outcome. Your bank account reflects your beliefs more than your income. So protect your beliefs, challenge them, upgrade them, because toxic lies sound comfortable, but truth builds wealth. And now you have the truth. The question is simple. What will you do with it?